So hi Eyal, welcome to Amsterdam. Welcome to Bitcoin Wednesday.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. So you will talk about the Bisq and the Bisq DAO today.
The title of the talk is the DAO of Bisq.
The DAO is the main topic, okay. Can you give a brief introduction about you and your background in crypto?
Sure. I'm a mathematician. I have a PhD in mathematics in something which is completely not related to cryptography or blockchain. It's differential equations, dynamical systems. But I was, I think, an internet kid like many people since I was very, very little. And I was always into the underground stuff. I don't remember when was the first time that I heard about Bitcoin and blockchain, the whole thing. But after the PhD, when I was looking to make a shift from the area in which I specialized, because I was doing it for too many years, I remembered Bitcoin and blockchain. I started to work with it a bit, and as things goes, very quickly it developed to a profession. I was obsessed about it. I had some knowledge in cryptography just because I took courses in the university in Israel. It's almost a standard thing. And nowadays I do kind of consulting for startups or companies, and I do open source projects. So that's the part that doesn't pay any money. The main one right now is Bisq, and inside of the Bisq, I was helping to design the component called DAO.
Okay, so the DAO looks very interesting. Can you elaborate on the DAO and the main objective of it?
Sure. The thing is that Bisq is supposed to be like a super decentralized project, as decentralized as you can get. And there is a thing with most decentralized projects, but eventually the management, the development is centralized. Not because of anything bad, just because that's what we got. And it's the same right now with Bisq. And the idea that if you want to have decentralization, you should also have it in the management side and the development side, because we are making a free software. So there is nothing about so much money here, but it's more that it's a very charged area that we are making this free software in. And the defaults, which are being decided by the managers, by the developers, are important. And we want to decentralize all of it.
Okay, and Bisq is a peer-to-peer Bitcoin to fiat decentralized exchange?
Yes, this is a matter of definition, and there is a thing when you work with decentralized community projects, unlike commercial projects, that some people may have a different definition what a project is. So what you said is completely right. That's also, I think, what's written in the website. I have my own point of view. I see it as a peer-to-peer marketplace for Bitcoin, where you can use it to find people to exchange Bitcoin with some other asset, and at this moment, one of the assets is fiat. You can also do it with other cryptocurrencies, and there is nothing to stop it from being with other assets in the future. And I think that marketplace is a much better description, in my opinion, but it's my subjective opinion, than an exchange, because when you tell people exchange, they think about this thing with an operator that you can buy and sell very quickly. We make a software, there is no operator. Once you got a software, we are out of the process. It's more like you go to the market. It's a place for you to go to a market and find somebody who wants to buy from you, but everything is directly between people. We don't do anything.
Okay, so and if I want to buy Bitcoins for fiat money, or how does it work in practice currently in the marketplace?
So you want to buy Bitcoin, yeah? You download the software, first thing. The moment you download the software, we are out of the picture. When you launch the software, there is a peer-to-peer network to which you can send messages. You send a message saying, I want to buy this amount of Bitcoin for this amount of money, or you look for other messages that people put there. And eventually, either somebody will take your message and the project will notify, the software will notify you, or you will do it yourself, like go to somebody else's offer and take it. There is no automatic matching here, unlike like an exchange, because it's a marketplace. The moment that you do it, there is a protocol which is definitely too long to describe right now in the interview, but there is a protocol that the software recommends both sides to follow to make the exchange safely. It includes security deposits and kind of mediation and limits on the amount of money that you can do in the exchange. You're supposed to follow the protocol that the software tells you, and then it should be okay.
Okay, and this is specifically the DAO, or is the DAO expanding the idea of the decentralized ID? Or
So this thing functions, and it functions well. The thing is that there are some choices being done in this design. For example, what do you trade Bitcoin with? Right now you can trade it with euros and dollar, but assume that a new coin is being launched tomorrow. Will it be able to also use the software to buy and sell this coin with Bisq? The DAO is supposed to decentralize such decisions. The DAO also supposed to make sure that people from the community who get some power from the community, like managing the Twitter account or managing the website, the mailing list, such things, the DAO requires some kind of security deposit from them and then manages their compensation by the community or their penalty if they, for some reason, steal the Twitter account and stuff like that. So the software stays as is. The DAO manages the management of the software, of the creation of the software.
Okay. And so the DAO is currently running in a test environment?
Yeah. I think that since December, but I'm not really sure. I don't remember exactly when we launched it.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of make fake runs on the DAO since more than a year, and we use it with an Excel sheet. And the last month, we actually used the testnet.
Yep.
It should be launched in the near future in the mainnet, but we are still polishing things up and making tests.
Okay, and so there's a big thing into crypto in the move from centralized exchanges to decentralized exchanges, and we'll basically focus on the fiat aspect mostly of cryptocurrency, or do you also see important role into crypto to crypto trades?
Yeah, so there's two sides of it. First, that I don't see Bisq so much as part of the shift from centralized exchange to decentralized exchange, just because I don't see Bisq as an exchange, I see it as a marketplace. Right now, it's already used a lot for cryptocurrencies. So I think Bitcoin Monero was traded a lot, and Bitcoin Green is a new coin that was launched in January, and Bisq was one of the main places that it was traded. So there is obviously a lot of interest. Once the DAO is being launched, there is no way to know, because this will be like community decisions. So I definitely cannot speak in the voice of the community. I'm not that involved in the whole discussions of what to be traded, because I am more in the technical design of some aspects.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you see the community development in the bear market? Do you still see some positive things there?
I mean, when it comes to the Bisq community, Bisq has become amazing in the last few months. So we really grew. When I first started to contribute to Bisq, which I think was a year and a half ago, something like that, it was very calm community, and in the last few months you really see like people joining and there's bubbling. So it seems that at least for the Bisq, the bear market is being ignored. Maybe because when the bear market started, we were already small, so there was not much for us to lose. Maybe because we are going to launch the DAO, which is like, right now, DAO is a hype thing in the blockchain world. Or maybe because, we have growth of users. So people use it more, and then the community becomes bigger. We don't notice, or at least I don't notice in the Bisq community, the bear market.
Okay. Okay, Eyal, thank you very much for your introduction to Bisq and the DAO, and we're looking forward to you speak tonight, and thanks again.
Oh, thank you very much.